everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Rachel Takeman and I'm trying to better myself in 2020 by tackling a new goal every month and tracking it all through YouTube videos. In the beginning of August, I promised 4 challenge videos to work on my editing skills. I've released 3 of them so far. Click the link in the corner of this screen if you haven't seen them yet. And be sure to click the subscribe button down below. Challenge video number 4 is my favorite of them all, and I want to be able to do it justice and spend a lot of time on it, which means it's not ready for today. Plus, I'm upgrading my editing tools this week so it can be as great as I want it to be. Definitely tune in next week for that. However, I wanted to take a couple minutes today to reflect on my personal journey in 2020 and my progress with my goals. As you all know by now, I have been working to become a healthier, happier, more well-rounded version of myself in 2020. When I set those 3 things as my overall goal for the year in January, I had no idea what chaos this year would bring. But in spite of it all, I have made a way to continue to set goals and better myself through the craziness of 2020. In January and February, I focused on my physical health through nutrition and daily exercise. After not caring about my eating habits and taking care of my body for so long, I took these first 2 months to get back in the routine of meal prepping and working out. Then in March, I focused on my spiritual health while traveling in Europe, and then by the end of the month through quarantine. And to be honest, I still need a lot of work on my spiritual health. I've been wrestling with Christianity in general a lot lately. If I'm being honest, I haven't been to church since December. And I know lots of people haven't physically been in church for months because of COVID, but I stopped going months before COVID forced us to stop going. I haven't been proud to call myself a Christian lately. I've been disappointed by the church over and over and over again when Christians choose doctrine and biblical literalism over simply loving people and choosing to believe that every person is made in the image of God, not just those who look and act and think like you. My March goal is one I'm still wrestling with because even though I believe in the gospel and I trust God, I have to figure out how to focus on my faith outside of the church. I don't intend to go back to church for a while. I used to think that going to church was the only way a Christian could be spiritually filled up and encouraged by other believers, but in 2019 I was drained by going to church, not renewed. In 2020, I found that fellowship with believers does not happen exclusively in a church. It happens in small groups, close friendships, and conversations with strangers. This year, I have found the spiritual renewal I needed in places outside of the church, and I'm okay with that. I'm on a journey of finding what faith looks like outside of the church, and I believe that it's a holy journey. To focus on God above religion. To focus on the principles of Jesus' love and kindness over church politics and doctrine. I'm actually really excited about this journey, even though I feel afraid that Christians will judge me for choosing not to go to church. After March, I focused on self-care and creativity while we were all following stay-at-home orders, and even past that when we chose to stay at home anyway. From May to July, I released music videos that helped my husband and I both refocus on music again and spark our creativity. But reflecting back on my first goal of nutrition, I want to update all of you on my progress with my physical health and my relationship with my body. While I never put a number goal on how much weight I wanted to lose this year, I knew I wanted to lose quite a bit of weight. I've been steadily gaining weight since I graduated high school, so I really did not have a time in my life that I could pinpoint that was when I was at a healthy weight. But when I get there, I'll know that I'm there. For me, it's not about the numbers on the scale, though. It's about having a healthier lifestyle. It's about looking in the mirror and feeling good about myself. It's about sleeping better and having more energy. It's so much more than just getting to an arbitrary number of pounds. So even though my focus is not on the number on the scale, it is still an exciting thing to see the numbers go down and to see proof that I am losing weight as I feel better and look better. At the beginning of 2020, I weighed in at 240 pounds. This is the heaviest I've ever been. I gained 40 pounds in the first year and a half of marriage. That's insane. From January to May, I was doing my own thing with nutrition, as you guys saw in January, trying to focus mainly on cooking my own food rather than eating out, but I wasn't really focusing on eating healthy at this point. I didn't want to overwhelm myself to the point of giving up entirely. From January to May, I lost 5 pounds. On May 11th, 2020, I started a weight loss program I saw a Facebook friend post about. I talked to her about the program, decided it was something I could afford and could follow pretty easily, so I went for it. I figured I'd try it for a month, and if it didn't help me lose weight, at the very least it would help me get back on track with my meal prepping and break me of my quarantine eating habits. On May 11th, I weighed in at 234.6 pounds. This morning, August 30th, I weighed myself at 193.6 pounds. I've lost 41 pounds since May and over 46 pounds overall since January. This is an impressive number, and it puts proof behind the change I felt in my body. But even more important than the number on the scale is the way that I feel and the way that I look. I'm drinking enough water literally for the first time in my life. I'm eating well and enjoying eating well. I fit into clothes that I haven't fit into in over 2 years. I'm so much more confident in my body, and I'm more motivated than ever to reach my goal and feel completely comfortable in my own skin. What I've learned so far in 2020 is that becoming healthier is a progress. It involves trying different things and seeing what works because everyone is different. For me, I knew I couldn't do a diet program like the Whole30 because I tried it and it didn't work. But the Whole30 does work for lots of people, and that's awesome. Everyone has their own way of getting to where they want to be, and it just takes time and patience. I'm so excited to say that I have found my way, and I'm well on my way to reaching my goals. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As I progress with my health goals, at some point I'll post another update like this. If you want more information about the program I'm on, be sure to follow my Facebook and Instagram pages because I'll be posting more transformation pictures and food inspiration over there. If you like this video, click that thumbs up button and comment down below. If you want more videos like this, be sure to click the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss a video. Tune in next week for the final challenge video. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll see you next week.